Hi, here are 10 signs you are in a secure relationship and some ways to make your relationship more secure. Hi, I'm Emma Coble. I am a therapist in Colorado and I work with feminist women and couples with trauma throughout Colorado and in Florida. So, a lot of people ask, like, what does secure functioning in a relationship look like? How do I know if I'm in a secure relationship? And of course, it's nuanced. A relationship may feel very secure in some moments, and it might feel insecure in other moments when you're fighting and things like that. But these are some signs that your relationship is in a good place in general and that it's feeling secure in general. It doesn't mean it's perfect. It doesn't mean it's conflict free. So remember that this is not about never triggering each other or anything like that. This is just a guide to see where you are, what areas you'd like to work on, and some tips on what you can do. Okay. So the first one is you can be vulnerable without fear of judgment. So you can share how you're feeling, what you're needing, the depths of your soul, if you're feeling shame, sadness, if you are feeling disconnected. You can share those things without fearing that the other person is going to judge you or be defensive. And if this is something you're liking more of, practice yourself sharing things in small ways. Being more honest, being more open, being more vulnerable can often be a great way of also encouraging our partners to do that themselves or making it feel safe for them to do it themselves. Um, the next two is you repair after conflict. So when you have a fight, which is totally normal to have conflict, conflict is good, conflict is healthy. You can repair. Maybe that means you spend some time reconnecting. Maybe you're intimate with each other. All couples have different ways that they like to reconnect after a fight. But oftentimes, some acknowledgement of, like, I see you, I see how I hurt you, I'm so sorry. Those kinds of things can be a huge part of the repair process. And those are things you can do, is to let your partner know that you see their hurt, you see them, um, in order to help your relationship feel more secure. Three, you can ask for what you need. So this was kind of a little bit hinted at before, but you can ask, for example, for alone time, just the two of you, or you can ask for something you like, when you are intimate with each other. You can ask for reassurance, and it's safe to do that. So to get more of this, also practice asking yourself, practice asking for the things you're needing or wanting in your relationship. Four, you feel safe expressing discomfort. So again, this kind of relates back to a couple of these other ones, but you feel safe saying something, no at times, or saying that you're not liking a certain behavior, or that it makes you feel uncomfortable or lonely or whatever it is. And so practice doing this, and also practice receiving it. Like when your partner says it to you, without blame or, without getting defensive. Like, practice making it an open space to share about these things. Five is you respect each other's autonomy. So you both have your lives and your things that you do, and you can come back together as a couple. But you have other healthy relationships and things outside of this relationship, and it's safe to do so. So cheer each other on if you'd like more of this, and then come back together and share what you've learned and what things you are excited about to the relationship. Six, your nervous system can relax around each other. So this means that, like, you feel like you help regulate each other's nervous systems. You get a sense of calm or peace or ease when you're around this person. That is a really great sign. So if you'd like to build this, notice more how your body feels around your person. Try to practice ways of co-regulating. Like, are there ways you can, just touch each other on the shoulder or something, or invite in some gentle, some kind, soft words or something that it feels good when you do this with each other. 7, you turn towards each other's bids for connection. So John Gottman talked about this. We're constantly putting out bids for connection, whether that's, hey, it's cloudy today, or, like, I'd love to connect, I'd love to watch a show together. Like, both of those things are ways that we are trying to get seen and trying to get connection. So we're putting these out all the time, and our partner is putting them out all the time. So respond to them. Respond to, rather than like not answering if, you also notice the sky is cloudy and it's not something you really want to talk about, respond anyway, acknowledge these bits for connection, and acknowledge, like, when your partner wants to hold your hand, like, squeeze it back, so that your partner feels seen. Okay. 8, your relationship can handle change. So you feel relatively secure about things happening, like career change, loss of a parent, things like that might impact your relationship, and that you can handle it. To make this better, talk about with your partner how you would like to show up for each other during hard times, and what that would ideally look like for you. Okay, 9 is you trust each other's intentions. So rather than immediately, when something goes wrong, going toward, this person doesn't love me, this is a bad relationship, I need to get out, instead reminding yourself, like, this person loves me, this person wants the best for me, this is my person, they're on my side. Try inviting that in if you would like more of this. 10, you feel seen, valued, and loved for who you are. Okay, so at the core of all of this attachment stuff is, like, we all want to feel seen and cared for just as we are. And so if you want more of this, try and give this to your partner. Let them know things like, I love how creative you are. I love the way your mind works. I love how giving you are with other people. If your relationship, you're realizing as you're looking at this list or thinking through this list, if you're realizing, like, it doesn't feel secure, there are some things you can do. And I want to say you're not alone. There's a lot of ways you can work on strengthening this on your own. But if you're feeling like you need more help, couples therapy is a great option, and it can help you feel more connected with your partner. It can help you learn tools. It can help you heal things like anxious and avoidant attachment, and heal old wounds that might still be impacting your relationship. So if you're a couple and you live in Colorado or Florida and you would like some help, feel free to reach out. Have a good day.